I feel like I live in this Hello Kitty sweater. Guess who cranked out fights 5? I am literally so tired and I have no ideas. We made it to 1,000 followers. I am just super grateful. I'm super grateful. It's here. Today is the day. Shop update day. New studio? Who this? I moved recently, which I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video, but I'm in a new studio space. It's also still kind of echoey, so I'm hoping that as I decorate and make it cozy, it becomes less echoey, but for the moment, here we are. If you're watching this, then that means we did it. Our shop update is live. Woot, woot. My shop had honestly been pretty empty, basically since I launched it in September of last year. I had put a few Christmas stickers and I had put some Valentine cards, but I mean, it's basically been pretty bare. Whenever I left my full-time job in January, I knew that I wanted to focus on my shop, and I thought, you know what? We're gonna do a 30th birthday shop update. My birthday just passed a couple weeks ago. She's 30 now, and I found a gray hair on my scalp this morning. So I decided to do a shop update for my 30th birthday. It was gonna be amazing. It was gonna be grand. 30 new products in my shop. Did I succeed? You're gonna find out. But I thought maybe this shop thing really could work out. Based on the title of this video, you're probably asking, so did you fail? Well, let's go back a little bit to the beginning where it all started. I'm Yessie, a cozy little illustrator on the internet, and I'll be your host as we journey through the ups and downs of being an illustrator and updating my shop. Was it successful or was it a fail? Only time will tell. And I only said that because it rhymes. But seriously, you guys, I guess, can tell me whether I failed or not. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to make some art inspired by my mental health journey. In 2019, I got diagnosed with OCD. It's a whole story on its own, but through mentors, counseling, and my faith, I have slowly gotten better at living my life to the fullest despite this struggle. I wanted to make a sticker set of sayings that have been helpful in my recovery journey, and honestly, lettering sounded like a fun way to depict the sayings, except I loathe my lettering. My lettering skills are not great. There's amazing artists and illustrators who can incorporate it into their work. I don't think I'm one of them. So, I loathe my lettering. While I struggled my way through those stickers, I was having fun working on this cute little bakery illustration. It was a slight bit of a different style that I wasn't used to, so I was thriving. It was cute, it was adorable, I was drawing bread. I mean, I was feeling great, I was on a roll. Nothing could stop me. I guess except myself, honestly. You see, I had gotten into some unhealthy habits of waking up at 4 a.m. to work on some contract work until 6 or 7 so that way I would have the rest of my day to work on my own stuff. And the thing about this is that I started to get very sleepy and tired. And between my contract work, trying to be present on social media, and trying to make art, it was all becoming a little bit overwhelming. Honestly, now as I have looked back at some of the clips, I can see how tired my eyes were, and it also helped explain a certain pattern that I was seeing. She is back with caffeine. But I also did find some ways to sneak in some little nuggets of joy. I'm also meeting a friend for a little hangout in Dallas. So it'll be great, it'll be fun. We're gonna go to a little bookstore. I finally did my hair, which is a miracle. But I'm gonna make some pancakes. I have officially no groceries, so this is gonna be a lack of protein breakfast, but it is what it is. That right there is gonna be a good pancake. Just doing things that really brought a lot of joy despite going through a bit of an art crisis. What was not working in my favor during this time is that I was having a little bit of what is my art style crisis. So I decided to rework my Mexican treats illustrations that I had already finished because I thought they would be better. I'm not a perfectionist. I just need everything to go perfectly according to plan. Hey, she's not perfect. She's growing in that area. I eventually decided to actually use my strengths. Go figure. After doing graphic design professionally for the last 7.5 years, I could practically use Illustrator and Photoshop in my sleep. So I decided to ditch the hand lettering because it just wasn't going well. And I decided to play around with typography. And eventually we had 5 stickers fully designed. I'm not trying to brag, but guess who cranked out Guess who cranked out 5 stickers today? So honestly, we are on a creative high. Like something happened to where it was like creative energy, boom, because I was struggling with those stickers like a week ago. This is where my graphic design background just really comes in handy, and I think there's times where you have to acknowledge drawing this is probably not the solution. Let's just design it. And by the end of March, we had 5 mental health stickers that were fully designed, 1 ice cream sticker sheet that I decided to scrap, 1 little dance party, and some Mexican saying stickers that were complete. I will say that I started strong in April. I had the image of a cat slaying a dragon, and I thought I could make a cute little bookmark. It was really inspired by the romantasy book genre, and originally I wanted to make a set, 1 romantasy, 1 thriller, and 1 maybe like rom-com theme, but the ideas were not coming, and time was of the essence. It is April 7th, Monday, April 7th. I am so tired. I'm actually really tired. I have my little Olipop here. I'm behind. I'm very behind. I originally had planned to do 2 sticker sheets, and I think I'm just gonna scrap those because time is of the essence. And I was originally gonna do 6 different coloring sheets, and I'm scrapping those because time is of the essence. I'm just praying that I can come up with some ideas. Like, I really wanted to be done with everything by next week. Like, I really want to have everything ordered by next week, everything that I need to order. So the stickers are definitely top priority because I need to send those to print. I'm trying to rest, but to be honest, like I feel like I haven't really been resting. And part of the creative process is like you think you're gonna do this one thing, and either because of timing or you just don't like how the idea is going, you kind of have to pivot. And it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. I'm so stressed. Here's the thing. By this point, it was the beginning of April. I wanted to have everything fully done and illustrated by maybe like April 15th. I probably had maybe like 8 things fully illustrated and designed at this point out of 30, which means that in a couple of weeks, I would have had to basically, I don't know, perform a miracle. I was struggling with the idea department. I am literally so tired and I have no ideas. Is my art career over? No, it's not. It's not. I can do it. While I was still going through the whole little who am I as an artist crisis, which is really the worst time to be having a crisis like that, to be honest. So I started sketching a lot, hoping that the ideas would come flooding. I mean, but honestly, the struggle was so real on how behind I was. Here is the gravity of the situation of how behind I'm feeling. Do you see this right here? Do you see this part of the Excel sheet? These are the things that I basically have done. There are a total of 16 things on here, but one of them doesn't even count because it's gonna be a freebie. So I have 15 things. 15 things. What was my goal? 30 things. Send help, please. In hopes to aid this, I decided to play, scrap trying to make something and just practice the act of play. And honestly, this was a great, joyful day that also just gave my brain a little bit of a break. But while my little panic crisis was happening, something else was happening that was really exciting. Okay, I have to get to work soon. I have quite a bit of work to do. I have some contract stuff, but before I do, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to share because I got onto TikTok. I just saw that I made it to 1,000 followers. I don't even know if you can see it, but when I had woken up this morning, I was at 999 followers, and I just posted this morning and we made it to 1,000 followers, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I need to go get like a little cake and put like a 1 candle for 1,000. I am just super grateful. I'm super grateful. 1,000 followers may not seem like a lot to some people, but imagine putting all of those people in a room. 1,000 people is a lot of people. I am so grateful for all of the support. Truly. Sometimes when you post on social media, it feels like you are posting to avoid. But in reality, what is happening is that you're making a library of videos and you are also improving in your content creation skills. We live in a time where we have been told that our value comes from the number of likes, comments, and followers, but it doesn't. You can have a fruitful career without all of that. Although I love social media and being creative through it, I have to remind myself constantly that it isn't my identity and it doesn't determine my worth. So in the middle of April, 2 of my best friends and I, we were house hunting, and obviously I'm in a new home, so it was successful. We ended up finding a home, but it did add a little bit of stress because this was happening all as there was also the time crunch of my shop update. Also, I ended up packing and moving on the week of my shop update, so I didn't plan it very well, but I also didn't really plan. It just all happened. It just all happened.
Nice pool. Yeah, it is a nice pool.
A little more on the move later. Something that I was learning during this time is how much I love to paint. I ended up working on and finishing this little painting of a cat wearing a cowboy outfit. I actually didn't end up using this little pancake breakfast card or the little cowboy cat, but with both of these, I just got lost in a state of flow, which is one of the best experiences when making art. And as time was passing by, my stickers were starting to arrive. It was really exciting seeing all of my stickers arrive. After you make art for a long period of time, it really is fun to see it all come to life. That little excitement definitely kept me going. It gave me momentum. And shortly after, just with like every high, sometimes there comes a low, and I received some hard news. I just got off of a phone call. It was a really important phone call, and it was essentially about changes that will be happening to me financially. I think I just haven't really processed it honestly. Like, I just got off this phone call like an hour ago. The phone call aside, I think me personally, I'm just feeling like a failure, and I'm trying to be authentic and real of this whole process. For just a quick backstory, I left my full-time job in January to basically try to pursue an illustration career, and I went back and forth a lot if I would want to do like contract illustration work or focus on my shop. I didn't know which one I wanted to do, so I felt like doing both would be overwhelming, so I decided to pursue my shop first to kind of give that a try. So I did a little update to it in February with some Valentine cards. After that, I've been trying to basically just be consistent on social media, and I'm working towards a shop update for this video for May. I think I'm just tired of like trying and then feeling like it's not gonna go anywhere. I'm super sad. I'm stressed. I literally just signed a lease with some friends to a house. After a good cry and a latte, you know, your girl had to pick herself back up. So around this time, I was still thinking that I could have 30 items in my shop. I was really on that time crunch. I started making like little phone wallpapers and little stationery cards that would be like digital goods. But let me tell you, after May 6th, it was crunch time. And before we knew it, the day finally came. It's here. Today is the day. Shop update date. So today is May 12th. Shop update date. And also my birthday. I turned 30 today, which is crazy. I literally just set my shop off of vacation mode, so it's live now, and I'm gonna make a quick little social media post. I tried to take some pictures this morning of myself posing with a couple of stickers just so that I can have something to put in my story. Yeah, I'm gonna post on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and then I'm gonna literally not look at my shop because I'm like, just want to say I'm just really grateful for even having the opportunity to try to pursue something creative. It's really sweet. Yeah. I'll probably definitely show you guys some packing moving clips because your girl's got a lot of packing to do. Also, remember when I said we would talk a little bit more about the move later? Well, it's later.
Where did the time go? How do we move so far away?
I have slowly started settling into my new home and my studio space. I can't wait to make it nice and cozy and artsy. And well, you might be asking the same question from the beginning. Did your shop fail? Well, to be transparent, I am very grateful for all of the orders that I have gotten. And at the same time, what is true is that I cannot make a living from my shop. Since the beginning of the year, I have made about $138 in sales. And on top of that, one of my means of income will be going away in the next couple of months. So I kind of have to pivot. I have been praying a lot about my future, asking God what all of this means, because as of right now, I admit I feel like a failure. And during all of this, it feels like God has been silent. So I'm still praying and knocking. I know He has a plan for me. In the meantime, I have decided I want to pursue illustration contract work, specifically stationery in children's books. Do I know how to get into the publishing industry? No, I actually don't know what I'm doing. So maybe I'll make a video series on that. If you're interested, just let me know. As of right now, I'm trying my best to be present in the month of May to enjoy my new home, having a wonderful roomie, making my place cozy before I just start working a lot towards my pivot and the future. So my shop might be taking a little bit of a back burner for a while. I will still update and add new products, but I will have to pivot in order to find a means of making a living. Following an art career is messy, scary, exciting, and fun. It's truly a roller coaster. So did I fail? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm just pivoting, and that's okay. I am allowing myself to feel the feelings, and we will pick ourselves back up. Joy always comes in the morning.